everyone, here is my review for MacGruber, the new SNL movie. Came out yesterday, and yeah, let's just get straight into the review. And let's go on to the story of MacGruber. Story. Okay, the story of MacGruber. I feel like I always describe this story in every review for some reason, but there's a bad guy. He's bad. He has a missile. He's gonna blow up White House. Why? Because he's bad. He's getting paid to be bad. He's bad. Okay? There's one man that can stop him. He goes and tries to stop him, but first he has to find out where he is and blah blah blah. Yeah. That's the story of MacGruber, but to be honest, the story isn't what we came here for, and that's really good because there really isn't really interesting story. Okay, he gets his ragtag team of awesome crime fighters, and he has to go and pretty much find them. The story ain't spectacular, but it's serviceable, definitely good. It doesn't get boring at all. So yeah, the story's decent for what it is. And let's go on to the acting of the film. Okay, now the acting of the film overall, usually I wouldn't do acting for something like this SNL movie, but I'm just gonna say it real quick. The acting in the film was just fun. Let me just say that. It wasn't great. It wasn't really even good. It was just fun. If they made it feel like a skit, and it pretty much was. It was a huge skit for the whole movie, and it was funny as hell. I didn't care. I knew what it was going to be. It's an SNL movie. It's a parody of MacGyver, so I wasn't thinking it's going to be freaking Oscar Cat. I didn't think it was going to be the next Godfather. I went in thinking it was going to be fun, and I had fun. But let me talk about the acting. The acting overall, Will Forte as MacGruber, he's always awesome as MacGruber. Now, when I heard that Jorma Taccone, whatever, the guy from Lonely Islands was making this, I was like, what the hell is MacGruber? And then I realized it was skits from Saturday Night Live, because usually I don't watch Saturday Night Live. So, yeah, I went to go watch them just because I love Lonely Island. I want to see what they were directing next. And I was like, wow, these skits are really funny. And I learned that he actually directed the skits also, so he directed the movie. So I was actually kind of excited because, I mean, sure, the skits were funny, and it's directed by the same guy that made them, and written by the same guy that made them. So, yeah, I think it's written by the same guy, I'm not sure. So, when I heard he was making a movie, I was really like, eh. And then I heard some reviews coming through, I was like, good, they're getting good reviews. So, and then I heard he was bringing pretty much everybody from the skits, and I'm like, awesome. Ryan Felipe is different, mostly because in the MacGruber skits, the guy who played Ryan Felipe's character is played by whoever's the guest of that show. So it would be like Seth Rogen or like Jonah Hill or Josh Brolin. You know, it would be different people. So Ryan Felipe picks up where everybody else is. I guess he's going to stay in this role. He's funny as hell in this role, too. I mean, kind of weird to see him in this because it's a lower budget film. It's like $10 million to make this film, which is pretty low for SNL movie, I guess. I'm not really sure. Actually, no, to be honest. Anyway, he was good in it, too. Christine Wiig, she was funny as hell. So, yeah. Val Kilmer as the villain, genius. Like I said, Will Forte was very funny as MacGruber. And Powers Booth also plays the general, the stereotypical general. You know, MacGruber, I want you on my team because you're so freaking awesome. Oh, I want you to do stuff for me. Anyway, yeah. Acting overall was just fun. So I think I even explained what I really thought about this movie in the acting. So I'm just gonna say it right here. This movie is fun. I'm just gonna say, if you think this is gonna be a bad movie, if you think this is gonna be a good movie, then like if you think it's gonna be the next freaking Hangover, then don't, because it's funny as hell. It's just not. It doesn't have a great story like The Hangover did, and it doesn't have as good as characters as The Hangover, like fleshed out characters. You don't really relate to these characters because MacGruber can rip people's throats out. I'm just gonna say it right there. I don't think you can. I can, but I don't think you guys can. And if you do, that's bullshit, because I'm supposed to only know that, and MacGruber, obviously. So, alright, that's bullshit if you do. Anyway, you're not really supposed to relate to the characters like Hangover or Hot Tub Time Machine, but you still have a lot of fun. So don't expect it to be the next Hangover, just expect to have a fun, and it's just a hilarious time. I loved it, to be honest. I really did. I really, really liked it. So, usually I would give something like this, like a 7.5, or like close to an 8. I'm actually going to give this an 8.4 out of 10. I never really give 8.4. That's weird. Anyway, I'm going to give it an 8.4 out of 10. If you say I'm an idiot for that, I don't care. It's a fun movie. It has toilet humor. It has I don't want to ruin this joke, but it has something to do with a food product and someone's ass. Alright, so, yeah. If you saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, 8.4 out of 10. Go see MacGruber. A very, very fun movie. Yeah, I have hope for the next SNL movie. At least it's made if it's made by director Jorma Takan. So yeah, cool, cool. Can't wait to see if there's like a sequel or something. I mean, the movie ain't really doing well, but maybe I don't know. It's only a $10 million budget. Come on, Jorma, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You're not watching this video anyway. You fucking jerk.